What's up, y'all? I know a lot of y'all know me as Kiana the Introvert, but here on this channel, I'm simply just Kiana. I'm just me. And as you saw by the title of the video, you might be shocked or surprised because y'all have seen my personality with y'all and reacting and saying stuff. And it's not fake, it is who I am. It's just when the camera is off, I don't talk as much. I have a great sense of humor though, but I don't talk as much. So that's why it may be a little difficult making this video, but to be honest, my other two channels I made for everybody else. This channel I made for me. So I owe it to myself to give myself that space if nobody else does. And that's seriously how I feel. So as you can see from my YouTube channel, I haven't posted since like 7 months ago, but I've been recording since then. Looking through those clips is like, yeah, I had some cool experiences, you know what I'm saying? I got my wisdom teeth pulled out. I had a whole surgery. I was high out of my mind. I'ma still show y'all that because that was hilarious how high out of my mind I was getting them teeth pulled. I don't know what they gave me, but it was hilarious looking at that clip, and my mom was scared. Like it was crazy. You know, I tried Korean barbecue for the first time. I was in a short film, as y'all saw it. I was in my first short film. I graduated. I've done a lot of video clips from then, but what I realized is it was just so hard to record and edit them. Like I didn't want to edit those videos or post them, and I didn't know why, but it's like now I know why. Just sitting and thinking like, okay, what am I going to post on this channel? What am I going to give the people? What am I going to give? But at the same time, the channel is about me, but I believe whatever is for yourself, it helps somebody else. So basically, y'all just bear with me. I'm trying the best that I can to just talk through this because I haven't talked about this in years and years and years and years. I don't even bring it up. I don't. But by the title of the video, it's true. I am 24 years old and I don't have any real actual friends that I'm with every day or every other day. I barely talk to anybody. That's why I barely even know where my phone be at, because I don't have calls, texts, nothing. I just leave it somewhere. I pay no attention to it. I'm just being honest. To be a girl that wants to be in social media, I barely be on it. I probably be on Instagram, YouTube, of course, but it's just it's not that. And I thought I was recording from my mic. It's not even recording, but it's cool. Whatever. We're gonna move this out the way. I'm gonna just talk to y'all from the camera. So since I was younger, I used to be a girly girl. You know, I was very nice. I'm still nice, but you know, I was very, very nice. I was very naive. And I just wanted to be friends with everybody. I was a people pleaser because, I mean, I'm not ashamed to say that. I think a lot of people out there are, or they were, but I was. And I was very young and I didn't understand betrayal. I didn't understand people being one way and then changing up. I learned that very early, but I couldn't, my mind, it's like I couldn't process it the same way someone else could. That's the best way I can explain it, to the best of my ability. So when I would be friends, and it was mostly with girls, girls have been my most hardest relationship with friendship. Oh my gosh. I don't know why, but it's been the worst with girls. Boys are just boys. It's easier. It's a lot of people that say it's easier to have friends with the opposite gender than it is with the same gender, which is crazy. But yeah, it's a lot of things that happened when I was friends with females. A lot of bad things have happened. I'm not gonna act like I'm innocent. Your girl had a mouth. I haven't called nobody out their name though. I have not. Boys, Okay, but that was different. You know, I'm gonna explain that. But I have not called nobody out their name. I didn't steal nobody boyfriend. Don't nobody want your boyfriend. That was one of the reasons over a boy, over just childish things. Um, I was taken advantage of. Oh yes, I was taken advantage of by a girl that I thought was my friend. I was too young to be taken advantage of that way. But if you can read between the lines, um, but yeah, it was just a lot of bad things that would happen with me and female girls. So whenever I would get older, it was always hard for me to establish and keep relationships because I had trust issues. And I think it was, I mean, it was obvious to have trust issues, but at the same time, it took a lot of healing and time. Because I'm way better than I used to be. I used to not even want to talk to nobody. I would just sit there silent and just let everybody else talk. I would blend in. But I was always cool with people. They'll be crazy. I can be cool with a person, but it's like I can't be their friend. That's the best way I can explain it. But I feel like y'all get what I'm saying. Like I could be cool with somebody, but it's like I can't be their friend, which is crazy. They'll come to me for advice. We'll talk. We'll laugh. But after that, it's like that's it. You know. Um. But one thing I won't do, I won't just solely blame it on people. It was me too. Um, I stayed away from people. I didn't go out as much. I stayed in my room, especially when I started my YouTube channel. I was a very depressed teenager. Like that's the only reason why I was on YouTube, to do something and not just sit on my head all day. Um, but yeah, I just didn't talk to people. I didn't trust people. I didn't try anymore. It's like I gave up. I'm just be honest. I gave up trying to talk to people. I gave up trying to be close to people. Cause it's like every time I would try to, it would end in pain and tears, and it would just end badly. You know, like I was too nice or too loyal or too everything because I wanted to be accepted so bad by the person I wanted to be friends with, rather if they were good for me or not. And that was so dangerous. And I thank God that it was him who actually protected me, because I could have been in a lot of situations that I really avoided. I thank God for it, because it's like I really didn't care how I was treated as long as I just had somebody around. And obviously, I'm not on that type of time no more at all. But I used to be. And it's sad when I think about it. And sometimes I would cry and think about who I used to be. But it was also, I took accountability for myself, because even though that happened, I was aware. It's not like I pretended, like I didn't know. I knew. It's just, oh, I'm by myself, so I need somebody, you know? It was just sad. But I feel like this needs to be talked about more. Nobody talks about how hard it is to have people around you when things happen in your life, and then people be like, oh, you're such a cool person. We could be friends. Why can't we be friends and stuff like that? And it's like, they don't understand how hard it is. How hard it is. That's why when I saw some videos of a guy saying he was this age, he didn't have any friends, and how he felt like he wasn't masculine enough around the boys and stuff. That stuff is so real. It's very, very real. And it's a lot of people out here, you think they just popular, they have 50 friends. They do not. It's impossible. People out here, you see so many stories of people that are friends that are hurting them, that are setting them up, that's doing all that. It's just creating more and more trust issues. But I didn't make this video for like sympathy or to be sad or make anybody sad. I know it's very relatable. Connecting with a lot of people that feel this same way. And like I said, some of y'all might be shocked, because a lot of people that I meet, they always say, oh, your personality is, I'm cool with people. They probably think I have a whole lifespan of friends. No, I don't. It's just me. Like, I don't. I hang around people. I'm cool with people. But I haven't really had a healthy, stable relationship. I don't know what a good friendship looks like. I'll say that. I don't know what a good relationship looks like. It's always just been me. At first, I was the only child for a while. Then my brother was born later, when I was like 12. I would always wish that he grew up with me, because I was just always by myself as a kid too. So, yeah, I was sheltered. I was a kid by myself. So when it came to social skills and social cues, it didn't, that's why I said it always clicked to me. I didn't get it right off, but through experiences, it's like I started to get it. I started to pick up on things myself. And then that's how I'm very observant. Actually, being quiet did help. It made me observant, and it helped me through those social cues. But I wish I would have had help. I did not. I had to figure things out on my own. I really did. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. Peaches and cream. It'll slap you up sideways, clap you up, make you go outside, come back inside, want to go back outside. And like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, it was a whirlwind, but it was always with girls the most. That's why I would probably always come off as socially awkward or weird or just, ooh, this girl. I just always just focus on what people thought about me, and it's like it created this anxiety. Oh my gosh. Just this nagging ear, like, oh, they're talking about you, oh, they think this about you. So it's like it's as if I had to prove that I was a good person. I had to prove that I was worthy enough to be in someone's life for them to choose me, which is wow. Even to say that out loud, but it was the truth. So it's a lot of people that I was around, regardless if they think good of me or not. I really don't care no more, because it's like, if there was no effort in both ways of knowing each other, of knowing who we actually are, and we're just going by assumptions and that's it, there's no reason to know me, and there's no reason for me to know you. That's just how I feel about it, because I'm like, it's not really fair to believe or have a bias about somebody because you don't even know their story. That's why I don't judge nobody. When somebody has a hard time speaking or talking, or if they feel awkward, I like let them know that I hear them, and I make them feel comfortable enough to talk because I know how that feels. Like, this is the best. Oh my gosh, we get it. You got an engine. Like, we get like I get it. Like, I've had problems speaking. This is the clearest that I've spoken. I used to stumble over my words. I'm very soft spoken. Even now, sometimes I have to repeat myself. I'm just a soft spoken girl, but the way that life was for me as a young girl, it's like it made me masculine in a way, if that makes sense. Like, it made me aggressive. It made me a girl that I never wanted to be. But it's like I had to play pretend to survive. And I'm just being honest. Like I always mentioned in my videos how I was bullied, and I know a lot of y'all out there were bullied too. To the point where I had to toughen up. I was very sensitive. I would cry and stuff. But it came to a point where the tears dried up and I just became numb for a long time. I would get in arguments with girls. The girls would bully me, but I never really got into like physical altercations. I would get into physical altercations with like boys and stuff. That's what made me aggressive. That's why I say, yeah, I called a few boys out their name. I slapped a few. I can admit that. I have. I beat a boy up with my umbrella. Like I became a violent. That's not funny. It's just the way I said it. Oh my gosh. I beat a boy up with umbrella. I backhanded a boy. Oh my gosh. Man, when I think about the younger kid, I was a menace. I was a menace when I was younger. But it's like, it wasn't me though. And then on top of that, I didn't talk. So when you have stuff built up, it just turns you into a person you don't want to be. Then you get mad at everybody else because it's like, you didn't give me a safe space to talk to you. I can't talk to you. I can't tell you this. I can't tell you that. It was just a lot of anger that I had. And as I'm older now, I'm 24, I'm just looking at my life like, okay, I'm glad I'm not that girl that's just going to settle for anybody just to have somebody. I'm not. I'm proud of who I am now. I'm proud of how far I've come. I really, really am. But the one thing that I've learned from Prophet Lovey is, and Prophet Passion, a lot of prophets like I've listened to has helped me too, like getting closer to God, learning the truth, because it's like, when you really think about your behavior and stuff, you're going based off a lie. You're living off a lie that somebody else told you or a lie you told yourself. And that's where a lot of behaviors come from that we can't explain. Like, I'm lying to myself, telling myself I gotta be this girl to survive when all I had to do was just be myself. If I'm not a fighter, don't make me become a fighter. You see what I'm saying? But I was made one. Like, when you're backed into a corner, you're made to be somebody you don't want to be. And then it's like you have to pick up the pieces afterwards. You have to remodel, reshape yourself because of all that damage. So it's just crazy. So listening to natural born prophets that's really legit and real, listening to their teachings and their messages helped and shaped and cleared my mind and made me just want to be who God called me to be and let God protect me. I don't have to protect myself no more. Because when you're on protection mode all the time, it's like you have this big wall. You're always on guard. That's why I was called aggressive sometimes when I was young, because I would be ready. Like, I was ready. Like, anybody said something, I was ready. But it's like I was just tired. I was tired. I'm like, I gotta do all this for who? For what? What am I protecting myself against? And then when you have to turn off that off button, it's hard to turn it off when it's been on for years and you've believed it and you've practiced it, and now you have to live through a truth when you've been believing in a lie. I hope I'm making sense, but yeah. So now I'm 24. Growing up, God has blessed me, and I am ready for a relationship, and I believe it will come when it comes. But the main thing that I've learned through all of this, and I want everybody else to learn, is you have to be your best self before you could let somebody else in your life and try to love them. One thing Prophet Lovey said, he was like, don't love people. Don't just love people to love them. Love people that love you. And that was very powerful. Don't just love people that you love. Don't choose people that you love. Choose people that love you. It's a major difference. That's what I was doing. I was going after people that I wanted to be around, that I deemed, that I chose, but they never chose me back. I wasn't chosen. I forced myself in a space that didn't fit me. And I was willing to change who I was and change a lot of things. That's just not me. And I could stamp on that right now. I could say that right now, that I will never do that again. Ever. I cannot do that again. With how far I've come and what truth I've learned, I can't go back doing stuff for other people, being somebody that I'm not for other people. For what? How is it? This is how I was. I would accept you for your flaws. But it's like mine, I felt like I had to fix mine. So I was acceptable to you. But I'm telling you that you're acceptable to me. That's so backwards, and it was very toxic and dysfunctional to myself. That's why I said I'm not just going to blame people for the reason why I don't have friends or I don't have good relationships. I accepted bad relationships. I accepted the bare minimum. And I told myself that that was enough for me when it was not. I was in a lot of one-sided relationships, and I am not a one-sided person. If I love you, I give you my all. And that's just true. That's why I had to be careful who I attach myself to. But right now, I'm trying with baby steps. I'm going on a trip soon with a bunch of people. I've never done this before in my life. I'm being under a roof with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to open myself up, trying to be cool with people. Of course, I'm going to still have my guard up. There's nothing wrong with having your guard up, but not to protect myself, but just watching, just peeping. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody ain't for you. And that's real talk. And I feel like that's smart of me to do, to stay on guard, but not feeling like I have to be a bulldog. I'm not a bulldog, y'all. I'm so soft. I've been soft since I was born. I've been a very soft girl. It's just life, this world has tried to turn me into somebody that I am not. That's why when folks say negative comments and stuff, it does not really faze me. It's nothing that nobody could say that I haven't heard. Nothing that I haven't been through already. I've been broken, put back together. Broken, put back together. Broken, put back together again. So it's like the Lord sharpened me himself. He gave me thick skin. Not the thick skin that I thought I had to have to survive. The thick skin that's, oh, don't cry, don't be... Not forgetting that I'm a girl. It's okay to cry. And if you're a boy, it's okay to cry too. We need to stop believing people telling us how to feel and how to express our emotions. because they don't know how to do it themselves. So how am I supposed to listen to you? You can't control your own self. You can't control your own emotions. See what I'm saying? We need to stop doing that because we're hurting ourselves. Believing another lie. Like I said, believing in lies really ruins people's lives. Okay, so find out the truth. And truthfully, I could say that I am a soft girl. I just haven't been a soft girl fully as I wanted to be. So I wanted to start this series on my channel for me. It is for me, but I feel like it'll help somebody else. It'll make somebody else feel like that they're not alone too. But I am a soft girl. And ain't no such thing as soft girl area. This is how you have a soft girl. I don't like those videos. I'm just going to be honest. I feel like they're cool. They're good at giving girls a step. Oh, be a soft girl. Do this, do that. But to be honest with you, I feel like every girl is different. Every girl cannot be the same. They have their own way of being soft. Their own way of their own feminine nature. Of how they want to express themselves. So this series, I want to call it Defining My Femininity. I hope I said that word right because I have to say it real slow because y'all know I'm country. Y'all know I'm country. I say the wrong words at times. I say the wrong words. I'm from Memphis. I can't help it. I got that accent. I don't know. But this series I want to start on my channel is Defining My Femininity. I feel like I need to get back to Kiana, who she is truly, dress how I really want to present myself, style myself. Just, it's gonna be hard work. It's hard to do something different when you've done something for so long. It's so hard. But I'm willing to do it. And to be honest, I don't care about no views. I always told you I don't care about no views. I don't care nothing about that. No, I don't care about no views. Like I said, this is for me. Whoever watches it, I hope it inspires you to do the same. To just reprogram yourself and just be who you truly are. That's my whole goal. I wouldn't want nobody trying to do what I do. It's going to be hard. I know it's going to be tears. I know it's going to be hard for me. I know it is, but I'm willing to do it. And I want to use this channel to help myself, to prove to myself that I can do it and I can be better. And hopefully it does the same for you. But yeah, I used to be an aggressive girl. I still got stuff I gotta work on just like anybody else. Man, with my mouth, with controlling my emotions still. It's just, nobody's perfect. But when those relationships come, I'll be ready. More ready than I've ever been. But I'm not finna settle for less. I deserve better. You deserve better. And yeah, this is just my introduction video. And it's okay if you don't have any friends. It doesn't mean something's wrong with you. Because I thought the same thing. I thought, is this just something wrong with me? Am I the problem? Am I just terrible? It's when you don't have that love and respect for yourself, you're going to go after people that don't love and respect you. That's just facts. So the one thing I can do is just focus on being my best self and be prepared for what God has for me. Because instead of me choosing, I'm going to let God choose for me. And that's what I've learned. If you're a believer, it's just, we can't be in control all the time. And that was my other problem. I wanted to be in control of how my life would go, of how everything should be. When I don't know what's best for me, I will go after things that's worse for me. Not better for me, what's worse for me. So I'm going to trust in God. Like I've been doing, he's blessed me so much. I can't wait for y'all to see the new upcoming videos I have. If it's old videos I'll post probably a couple, but I'm just in a different space, in a different place right now. And yeah, I just want to be true to who I am right now, respect who I am right now, and not force something or someone that I am not anymore. I change every day. I learn every day. I mature every day. To be this young, I grew up around older people. So I see things, I think things differently. It's just with people, it's like I had to learn. And it's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with being by yourself. But just focus on yourself and try to be your best self. So I'm going to do episodes. I'm going to try my best. If you watch it, don't watch it, that's okay. That's fine. I'm really just aiming for this to help me. But if there is someone out there that watches this, I wanted to help you too. And yeah, that's what I really want to do. I thought about it. I'm like, what do I want to create today? I want to create something that's true. And this is true. This is me. I can't change that. And a girl that loves Hello Kitty as much as I can't say I'm just only a tomboy. No, I used to be a girly girl. I get my nails done. Yeah, I make sure my hair is good. But I just felt like a part of me is still that girl from middle school or that girl from elementary school. And I'm not that girl no more. You know what I'm saying? Feeling like she has to survive. The Lord has brought me out of so much. I only came out of those things because God has his hands on me. So if he has his hands on me, I don't have to protect myself. A child doesn't protect themselves. If God is my father, I don't have to protect myself. He does. I don't want to fight no more. I don't want to be mad no more. I don't want to cuss. I don't want to slap. I don't want to do none of that stuff anymore. And that's just my truth. Whatever you don't want to do, you don't have to do it. It's simple as that. Whatever we tell our brains, whatever we tell our minds, that's what we go on. That's how we live. We live based off how we think. Literally. And that's what I'm learning every day. But I don't want to keep this video too long. But yeah, it's true. Your girl ain't really got no friends. And I'm 24 and it's okay. Haven't had no relationships. Haven't done none of that. It's okay. It's normal. You don't have to be somebody that you're not. And yeah. I'm just telling you something I wish somebody would have told me that was supposedly my friends. I'm just being honest. I felt like I had to be somebody else around people. And nobody told me that I was enough. And that's the part. So it's like you got to tell yourself that I am enough because this is all I am. I can't be somebody I'm not. And if nobody tells you that, I will tell you that. You are enough, fam. There's nothing wrong with you. That's why a lot of people be on my channel, not just for my reactions, but really, for real, I'll chill with anybody. I don't care what nobody look like. I don't care about none of that stuff. I know what it feels like to be rejected. I know what it feels like all that stuff. I know what it feels like, so I don't want to do the same thing to somebody else. So I want all my platforms to be free, carefree. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to be somebody else either. Or that they're not enough, or this and that, this third. No. That is not what I promote. That is not what I stand for. I will not stand for that type of stuff. Ever. I will not. It's very harmful. And one thing I didn't want to do with my platforms, I didn't want to harm anybody with my videos or anything. I told God, if I'm not helping nobody, if I'm harming more than I'm doing good, just take it away from me. Don't let me record no more. That's just me. But I am Kiana the Introvert. Everybody know her as Kiana the Introvert, Kiana's Drama. Them channels y'all be running up. And your girl ain't got no friends. She's clearly really an introvert. But there's more to her. And I'm finna find out who else she is. And yeah, this is my journey. And I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And I'm gonna see y'all on episode 2. No, episode 1, because this is just the prologue introduction to defining my femininity. And I thank y'all for watching. And yeah, I'm excited, but I know it's going to be hard work, but I'm willing to do it. I don't want to live in a lie anymore. I know I'm better than what I think I am. And you're better than what you think you are. And yeah. Bye-bye. Boy, this cat is true.